Okay, so we're going in this direction. First thing we want to notice before we continue is black has, sorry about these big clicks, I should disconnect my beep. Black, in effect, has a wall here. Yes, there's a cut, but black's pretty solid here, other than the ladder. So we just need to notice this. One white stone, a fairly nice black situation. That's some nice, this area is beneficial for black. Okay, white cuts, and it's going to die. This cutting stone will die. But it's still beneficial for white to do it. Let's watch it happen. This is just total, we see this all the time. This is just the pattern. White cuts. Let's look at the straightforward thing first. Okay. So first, we have the ladder. If this ladder works for white, then black collapses. White lives, black dies in the corner. It's absolutely game over. But it just passes by white, and black wins the ladder. So even if white plays this way to break the ladder, black's profit on top is really large enough, at least according to Juju. Okay, the next thing to notice is, sorry about that. We looked at black's wall with a single white stone near it, his pseudo wall, and we're saying now white's better. So let's clarify that a little bit. Black used to have the A area, and now he has it. It looks like there's a big dead white group in there, which there is, but not only does black have to capture that group, but also that was already black's points, and black had to put stones in there anyway. So there's very little gain for black, but white has built an outside wall, outside possibilities with ladders and nets and liberty races, which totally come into play soon. What's the ladder with K? Oh, yeah. I just mentioned that I haven't even looked at the ladder with K16 in years, and there's no way I could reproduce it right now. I had totally forgotten about that. But let's go for it. Oh, another thing here. One might wonder why we don't jump out a bit more productively with third line instead of second line. Hadlar, perhaps in a moment. Give me just a second here. The problem is, if we play this way, white did not gain a liberty. But if we play this way, white gained a liberty. Now the corner's different. So anyway, that's why we play on the second line, is to make sure white can't gain the liberty there. I'm going to hand control to Hadlar for a minute, and we'll see if he knows this K16 deal. Looks pretty straightforward. Well, I'm going to stop myself from analyzing this and seeing what would happen and what black should do. That would take me a few minutes, and I don't just have that time. But, yes, I remember this. Okay, going forward. Okay, so here, let's check things out a little bit. Black has got the A area. The entire bottom looks very nice for black. On the surface, the board looks better for black. But Lee Changho, I mean, he can't play something like B because it's just lacking. It's missing. So he comes up with this move. And it's one of those things that might look simple to us amateurs, but it has a lot of meaning, and we'll see it in a minute. Okay, so we'll play out a basic just a second here. Notice black is a stick, and white's getting the top, not as big as it was before, but white's getting it in sente instead of gote, while attacking black. That's fantastic. Usually, I've seen the next move here. That's what I'm used to, but he played it here. They're obviously very similar. White comes out. Black has to break this ladder at some point. R13 is for territories when invading. No, R14 is not for territory. Let's actually look at that for a minute. So 55. Just looking at where to go to next. Black plays two corners in the two stones in the corner. White can take it all away, and it's still white's move. How can you possibly say black's playing for territory? Not only is the 4-4 horrible for territory, but the long knight means white can live in sente. So no, this is not done for territory. If allowed to add more stones, it turns into some pretty nice territory, granted, but with 3 moves and some agi. So the real question is, who in their right mind would put 2 stones in the corner knowing that their opponent can take it all the way in sente? Well, only if you want to have the wall in gote. So now, oh, please take my territory. Please take my territory. And you get a big wall. So if you want the wall in gote, play the long knight's move. Or in this case, he played the long knight's move to make the right difficult. Okay, we were on 15. Okay, remember, there's nets and ladders, so black is really obliged to do something in this area. So he says Atari, white saves for now, not that he wants to save these 4 stones, but right now they have 4 liberties, and here they have 1 liberty. So let's give them 4 liberties in sente. It's sente because of the net. Okay, so black continues to kill, and white continues to attack while taking points. Black comes out. And now things get interesting. Somehow, white needs to work these A stones towards D in an efficient way. Not an easy thing to do. Let's watch how he does it. Let's start looking at something a bit simple. White is stabilizing. White succeeded. The problem is, black got a lot of points on the bottom, and his weak group got out very comfortably. So even though white succeeded in making a settled group, really lost some points here. White didn't take advantage of the situation. So white plays more tightly, trying to get aggression started.